What up, this your man C Dot. This episode 22. You know what we do here. This is C Dot Sports Talk, so let's get into it. So before we even jump off into the sports news, for our people been like, where you been? I just had to get my material a little bit more fresh and just take a little break, and then just find some new ways and better ways just to get the episodes and shows kicked off the right way. But if you got something that can help the show a little bit better, just let me know. Leave a comment, send me a message or something like that. I'm just trying to make it better and stuff like that. But anything else, let's get into it. So first off, since the playoffs basically over with the Super Bowl left, my team, the Falcons, they lost, ending Tony Gonzalez's chance for a championship, letting the 49ers go, and letting the Patriots lost to the Ravens. And now the Ravens in there, so now you got the 49ers and the Ravens. Was that the prediction that I had? No, I had the Falcons playing against the Pats, but that didn't work out because both the teams got knocked out. But the reason the Patriots lost to the Ravens is because they just couldn't get the offense really going. And Baltimore got the offense running late, scoring touchdowns, and the Patriots couldn't do that. For Atlanta and the 49ers, I mean, Atlanta had them down were up on the 49ers 17-0, but I mean they just couldn't hold the lead down. And then Colin Kaepernick and Vernon Davis, they just started connecting, and then Michael Crabtree, I mean they just put in work on the Atlanta defense, and then they just led to them scoring. And then you saw a little touchdown by LaMichael James showing his speed on the corner. I mean, after all that, I mean Atlanta really couldn't do anything, and then they weren't catching the ball, and then Matt Ryan hurt his shoulder or whatnot, and then there was just no way they was gonna come back from that. But I think we're gonna be in for a real good treat for the Super Bowl. But some sidelines to that, Wes Walker's wife, she went on Facebook and she was bad mouthing Ray Lewis, talking about how he was acquitted for murder. He had 4 wives and 6 kids, just bashing the guy, and he didn't even have 4 wives. He was just throwing out some facts. I mean, only true facts I can really say is he got 6 kids and he was acquitted for murder, but he didn't really even do it. But I mean he shook it off, and then she apologized. But I think that was just like a low blow. I mean, just because a guy won, don't get all offensive because your husband lost. But I mean, that's just my side. And let's talk about Manti Te'o. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, the whole story to me is just crazy. I mean, how can you call a girl your girlfriend and you only seen her? You haven't, wait, take that back. You haven't even seen her. You haven't even Skyped her. You've sent text messages and emails. I don't even think you consider that a real friend, let alone a girlfriend. Someone asks you, how's your girlfriend doing? All you can say was, well, she said in the text message that she was doing good. In the email, she died. I mean, I just think that was just real messed up how that all played out. In my opinion, I think he knew about the whole thing the whole time, and he was just trying to use it to propel himself into the Heisman race, and then just have a side story behind this year. But I mean, when they get like some more information, I'll shoot out to you guys. But I just think it's crazy how that all went down. In some basketball news, Anderson Varejao, I mean, he's out for the season. He has a blood clot, so he's getting treated for that, and he's going to be out. Prayers goes out to him, and then hope Cleveland can find a big man as good, as versatile as he is. Last thing I'm going to give you guys, Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger from LSU, he going into the draft this year. He just said now he just trying to make his image better, because if you guys haven't heard over the past couple months and weeks and stuff like that, he got arrested for some weed like twice, and now his reputation is, I guess, bad. I thought it was already bad. I think he got kicked off the team, but he said he's just trying to get his reputation good for the NFL coaches and stuff like that and teams, so he can get drafted. In my opinion, I think he should get drafted at least 3rd round, but his off the field issues, probably if he gets drafted he'll be lucky. But I mean, he got talent, but he really got burnt in the Alabama game in the championship. They showed his downfalls as a cornerback, but I think he should be able to have a nice little career in the NFL if he can just be cool off the field. But this episode 22, I'm gonna shoot you guys out another video. For all my fans out there watching this video, I'm back now. I just got to get my material a little bit better, but you know what we do here. This here Sports Talk. Signing up.